Police say this may be some sort of a love triangle.
Atlanta police say a domestic dispute went too far, involving 3 people, 1 man and 2 women. The alleged gunman, one of the women, described by police as the new girlfriend, the victim described as the former girlfriend.
It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, let's take it to Atlanta, Georgia, to discuss the story of a young mother who paid the ultimate price after she pulled up to fight the woman her children's father was involved with. But before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, this video is sponsored by me, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and my YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. Look out for the link to it in the comments. Stay tuned until the end of the video to hear the full story. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. On the morning of New Year's Eve 2024, as the world prepared to welcome a fresh start, a heartbreaking tragedy unfolded in Northwest Atlanta. A mother of 3, 28-year-old Sierra O'Neal, met a grim fate inside a third-floor apartment at the Reserve at Hollywood Apartments. A life full of potential was cut short in the heat of a personal dispute over a man. It was around 8:36 a.m. when Atlanta police received a 911 call from a woman reporting a shooting at 1634 Hollywood Road. When officers arrived, they discovered Sierra O'Neal unresponsive with a wound to the head. She was pronounced gone at the scene. The shooter, according to police, was the woman who made the call. The 2 women had allegedly gotten into a physical altercation over a man both had romantic ties to, Sierra's longtime on-again, off-again boyfriend and the father of her 3 children. Sierra O'Neal was a vibrant young woman, a graduate of Frederick Douglass High School, class of 2014. She had briefly studied at Georgia State University. She had a creative spark making personalized gifts for holidays and special events. And most importantly, she was a mother of 3 young children. Those who knew her say Sierra was fiercely loyal, a ride till the end type of woman. According to sources, that loyalty may have even led her to take the fall for her children's father at one point, serving time behind bars on his behalf. She had recently been released after serving a year and was working to turn her life around. But on that fateful morning, Sierra made a decision that would alter her fate. She went to the home of the woman now involved with her children's father. Reports indicate that the 2 had been in an ongoing feud. Tensions that had been building finally erupted when Sierra showed up and the 2 began to fight. Sources say the altercation started outside but quickly moved indoors. That's when things took a lethal turn. In the midst of the struggle, the other woman reportedly pulled a firearm and fired it once, striking Sierra in the head. Sierra's baby father was present during the altercation. He witnessed the entire incident, and after the situation unfolded, the woman called 911 herself. Both the woman and Sierra's children's father were taken to police headquarters for questioning. By the afternoon, Atlanta police had classified the incident as a felon slain by private citizen, meaning they viewed the shooting as a justifiable homicide. Under Georgia's standard ground law, individuals are not required to retreat before using force if they believe they are in imminent danger. In this case, Authorities believe the woman acted in self-defense. News of the ruling sparked outrage and sadness. Some people believe the force used was excessive, that Sierra didn't deserve to lose her life, even if she initiated the confrontation. Others argue the woman had every right to defend herself inside her own home. Whatever side you fall on, the reality remains: 3 children lost their mother. A family is left grieving, and another woman now has to live with the weight of taking a life, even if she was legally justified in doing so. This story serves as a sobering reminder that decisions made in the heat of the moment can have irreversible consequences. When emotions run high, especially in matters of love, betrayal, and jealousy, the cost of crashing out, of acting on impulse, can be your freedom or your life. No one wins when anger is the solution, especially not over a man. Let's discuss for a minute about the dangers of pulling up to someone's house to fight. It's not just about pride. It's not just about proving a point. When you walk into someone's home angry, confrontational, and emotional, you're putting yourself in the middle of a volatile and unpredictable situation. And in states like Georgia, that can turn fatal real fast. This isn't about blaming Sierra. It's about understanding how we get to these breaking points and making better choices before it's too late. Sierra's story is heartbreaking. She was more than an argument, more than a fight, more than the headlines. She was a mother, a daughter, a woman trying to find her way. And now her story is a cautionary tale for others walking a similar path. May Sierra's memory remind us all that peace should never be sacrificed for pride, that our worth is not determined by who we fight for, but what we choose to walk away from. Continue to rest in peace, Sierra. My deepest condolences to her family. My heart truly goes out to her children. Fam, let's have a conversation respectfully. What are your thoughts on this tragic situation? Do you believe this was self-defense, or do you think it went too far? Let me know in the comments below. And if you find yourself in a volatile situation, take a step back. Your life is worth more than any argument. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, consider liking and sharing. Subscribe for more stories like this and for the stories behind the headlines, because behind them all are lives forever changed. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times. Until next time.